Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 889. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Connor. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
Connor Farley. All right, what's up, Scott?
Nothing. Hello, everyone.
All right, so I want to talk quickly about the Rogue One box office situation, because it seems to me, right, Connor, that the numbers are like jumping like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've been looking at and observing the comparison from week to week.
Right.
And I'm going to screen share this for you because let's just do it here. If I could get it to work, which is not working at the moment. Come on. Okay. So let me get the screen share going.
Ta-ding!
Okay. All right. So I just want to point out that we went from the 19th, where it did $17,596,150, right, to the 26th, which, yes, it's a holiday weekend, so maybe that's why the numbers jumped up, but it went up to $32 million freaking dollars in one day.
Right.
And it's in the blue column because the next day, Tuesday, it had 22 million, which up from the previous week. Now, I mean, where we're at now, I mean, if it basically did 25 million a day, I mean, it's going to go to 700 well before next week, which I keep trying to calculate it. You know, that, by next Tuesday it'll be 700 million, right? But it's going like phenomenal. It may even blow that by the time we get to next Tuesday. And keep in mind that it's not until January 4th where it's going to be majorly released in the foreign markets. So we could get like a 200, 300 million just from China for Rogue One.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we're standing at 615. And this is as of freaking 2 days ago. I'm sorry, 1 day ago, because we just hit after midnight. So this is basically Tuesday's numbers. Tomorrow we'll have Wednesday's numbers. So we're not even in a weekend yet. We're at 615 already. So this I'm going to tell you, this is going to be $1 billion Star Wars movie, easy. It's just a matter of how much more is it going to do? Now my camera didn't come back on. Okay. It's just how much more is it going to do? Is it going to do Force Awakens numbers or not even close? I mean, so I just want to look at Force Awakens for a second. See. Force Awakens had 2 billion. 68,223,624. So it's not going to do 2 billion. I know that for sure. Because again, stuff should drop off. So, but it could do 1 billion too. Which, hey, for the first standalone Star Wars spin-off, whatever story, that's pretty damn good.
That is right. Awesome.
People weren't expecting it to do more than 600 million. I mean, you know. So I'm pretty proud of that movie. I'm pretty happy with that movie. What about you, Connor?
I'm very pleased with. It's no surprise that Star Wars is getting those sorts of numbers, but it's still pleasing that you. Like, I think the very bottom of the highest grossing film of all time chart is something like $800,000. So 800 million. And to know that it's within 200 of that means that I at least expect with it to still be released in China, it will reach the highest grossing films of all time list, which is always an achievement in itself.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, it was expected, but it's still pleasing to know that it's making those sorts of numbers, even when it is a spin-off. And it will encourage Disney to do more with Star Wars. I think. Like I know there's a rumor going around now because of a job listing that came up on Lucasfilm website that there's a new animated series in development.
Oh, okay.
So, it's encouraging them to put their money into stretching the Star Wars name.
Right.
So, and that's always a good thing because Star Wars is such a
Iconic and
diverse
you can
universe.
just pretty
You can
much
do
say
anything.
one person's name, not even the whole name, and people automatically know who you're talking about and what series you're talking about.
Yeah, and because it's such a diverse and big universe, you can do anything with it. So you can tell any story, and animation allows for even the most difficult of stories to be told.
I think it's telling that the all-time worldwide list, that the first from 1 to 27 are all movies that made over $1 billion. The 27th movie in that list is The Dark Knight, which made $1,004,600,000. Okay, and then if you look the top, it's Avatar, $2,788,000,000. Titanic, $2,186,000,000. Force Awakens is 3.
Dang.
$2 billion.
What's
Yeah, 3.
number 10?
Number 10 is Iron Man 3 with $1,214,000,000. Frozen is above Iron Man.
I think it
Frozen.
would. I think it could get in the top 10 then.
Yeah.
As a spin-off,
I thi-
that
I
would
think-
be mighty
I
impressive.
think it will take the 9th spot. I think. I mean, if we can get it a little over two, I think it could be the 10 or 9.
I'm seeing more on the 10 than the 9, but
I mean, yeah, I know you're talking another 50 million.
yeah.
When you start getting into that thing, it's
It'd have to pretty much.
at least in the top. At least it's going to be in the top 20.
Yeah, I'm going to
At
say
least.
it's going to have to hit China and the rest and
Because
overseas
Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tides,
9 or 10 that spot.
Yeah, so I mean, I look, we're gonna keep tracking the numbers, but again, as the months pass on, there's gonna be a chance that a movie's gonna come out that's gonna knock it out a little bit or affect it. Now, I'm looking at the release list right now. We have A Monster Calls that comes out this week. Besides that, on the 6th is Underworld Blood Wars, which I really don't know if that's going to put a dent in it.
It makes number 2. I say maybe a number 2 or a number 3 with Underworld. It's
The only
good, but I don't see it make. If it does make number 1, it'll only last a week, and then it'll drop to 2.
Yeah, I mean, and some of the list is wrong because I know they delayed Rings, and that's not coming out in February as far as I know. I mean, what's gonna not? I mean, 50 Shades Darker, not even. John Wick. Like, I mean, what? I mean, but we can't. It can't be number 1 forever, though. Right? But it can't. Okay, it can't be number 1 for months. I mean, it's not like we're in a Titanic situation where nothing came out for months.
Well,
There's movies coming out. I mean,
the minute it
You
leaves
know.
cinemas, it's not going to be number 1 because
no. But what I'm saying is, it came out in December. So if we really think that Rogue One's going to be number 1 till February,
Mm,
I mean, I don't think that. I mean, it could be number 2.
yeah,
It could be number 3.
At least late February.
I mean, the movie doesn't have to be a monumental movie. I mean,
It'll start dropping to the number 2 spot, if anything.
it's just a matter of numbers. I mean, it's been if it's out, 2 months, anything is going to really.
it's going to stop
Careful.
making money though when it leaves cinemas.
Yeah, but it's not going to leave cinemas until at least February.
Right.
I
Okay.
think. Because here's the thing. It's just getting released in January 4th overseas. So we're going to have at least a whole month of numbers overseas, and we're still going to have numbers here. So, I see us talking about this in February.
Yeah.
They'll
I just don't know.
They'll start trickling down here in the States.
Yeah.
mid to late January, and then at least by
The only thing is these movies may all suck.
I'm gonna say between middle February or pretty much middle of February. That's when, like I said, I'll start dropping to number 2.
I mean, these
But
movies may
it'll be
suck.
until maybe
Even if
March
it
or
gets number
so.
2,
It's the whole.
yeah, but even if it gets number 2 in a week or two, that's not going to mean anything anyway because it's number 2 ain't going to be that bad either because all right, it's not making 40 million in one day, but it's still making like
Enough to
a lot.
in there. Yeah.
So it could remain in the top 10 till April. You know, I mean, I see that.
Hmm.
I mean, you got to think of, not that I want to bring it up, right? But for some weird reason, and you know I documented it, Ghostbusters would not leave the top 10 for like months. It was hanging by a cliff. And it was, I mean, you freaking know what I'm talking about. It was, and it was like 10. It was number 10 for like a month. It just wouldn't go away. And it was like, so Rogue One definitely will be in the top 10 to like, I think. I mean, definitely. So, I'm excited to see what it does. I mean, it's going beyond my expectations, you know. I keep getting wrong. I'm like, oh, I remember I was like, oh shit, it went up over 100 million when I thought. Like, we're tracking it week by week, and it's just like, you know, I honestly think it's gonna do killer this week. I think it's gonna, like, more people are gonna go see it.
Yeah, because there's really nothing on.
Word of mouth.
I hate saying this. There's really nothing. There's a big movie draw. Because I looked at my $4 joint and I looked at the other spots around me.
I'm going to see it again this weekend.
That can knock it off the top list.
I'm probably going to go see it again on Saturday, and I'm off on Monday, so I may go see it on Monday. Because it's like, you know, what are you going to do? Absolutely go see that movie. That movie's great.
I don't think I'll see it again. I've seen it 4 times now, twice in the cinema, twice online. I'll probably wait until it comes out on Blu-ray now. But, you know, I think it is a movie that you feel like you want to rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
So it has that edge that other films may not, because you go into a film sometimes and you feel like I've seen it once, so I don't need to see it.
You go see it, you go, I didn't see that first time. How did I miss that? Or some movies you just simply look at it and go, okay.
Yeah. I can't wait to friggin' see an episode 8 trailer, which it won't be. You know, enough for nothing. These months are going by fast. I mean, it's gonna be January, and then it's like, this is the time I'm like, I just can't wait for the winter to be over because I hate it. Let's just get to spring because it's like spring movies.
I think they need to.
Guardians of the Galaxy too.
I think they need to announce the title of 8 before they release the trailer.
Yeah, I agree.
They'll do that in March.
They could throw it out to
March
us.
because
They could throw it out to us.
they're gonna wait till one of their big movies comes out, which everybody wants to see, and then they go, here's the thing here's a Rogue One. Here's Star Wars Episode 8 title, blah blah blah. But yeah, they're gonna wait till one of their big money making movies comes out.
I wonder if
I'm waiting for now.
I wonder if they'll do something on New Year's Day or something, like an announcement of a title, because it's sort of 2018.
So.
Now you're in the episode 8 year, you know.
I don't think so. I think. Well, I'm waiting for big announcements in 2017 because besides all the stuff going on with Star Wars and everything, I know that there's talk about a Battlestar Galactica movie
based on the original
reboot.
70s version.
And I'm wondering who the hell is going to do that. Is J.J. Abrams going to do that? Who's going to do that? Also, I used to watch when I was a kid Robotech.
Yep.
I was really into that shit. So
yeah.
I heard that Tobey Maguire is in it. I don't know who the hell he's going to be, but I'm dying for that shit too. Now, if they announce a freaking Thundercats live action thing, holy shit! Because I just saw the thing this morning that friggin' Mumra, they had a crossover with Thundercats and He-Man and fucking Mumra killed fucking He-Man with his own sword and stabbed him in the chest.
Well,
I was like, holy shit. But, like, I know they're making a He-Man movie, too. So, you know, that shit's wild.
oh, guys, the original He-Man movie. Oh, good Lord. I forget if I saw it at the cinemas or I saw it on HBO or something like that, but I do remember.
So there's a lot of shit going on, like, for 2017. And they're doing a Ghostbuster crossover in the comics. And people are bugging out. You know, could that lead to other things, too, with the old crew and new crew? So that stuff they put on Twitter today, like a whole petition for Ghostbusters 2. With Holtzman.
Where's Gotcha Man? That whole battle.
I haven't heard that name in a while. Gotcha Man.
Yeah, but still, that looks awesome. I watched the trailer again for it about a few days ago.
What was the other thing growing up? Sectors? Remember Sectors?
Yeah.
Remember Sectors? Centurions? There's so much good shit when I was little. Came out.
I think they were called Exo Squad or something like that.
We need a good, like, G.I. Joe movie.
Yeah.
Like the Weather Dominator animated back in the day was, like, serious shit. Like, nothing's ever going to beat that as far as I'm concerned, because that was, like, serious, but it was good, you know? But we need a good, not a corny G.I. Joe movie.
I mean, that's what I'd really do. I would love to see a decent Speed Racer movie. Or, let's see, what else did I? There's another one I was watching when I was a kid.
I know they're rebooting Starship Troopers.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard that, too.
That I definitely saw. All
right. So besides that,
we need to see what else. The Land of the Lost series movie too. Not that.
Well, that was a comedy, but the one that they did with Will Ferrell, but that was a success, I think.
Oh yeah, I need to ask a question. What's this about?
Yeah,
George Lucas in, is it Legends of Tomorrow?
Yeah, I heard that. All right, I'm not really. I can't really comment on it because I'm not really sure, but I don't know if you remember. Well, you probably don't. I don't know if you watched Quantum Leap, but back in the day, they had a thing with Sam Beckett stepped into the Quantum Leap accelerator and vanished. Finally. He woke to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images of not his own pursued by an unknown force of peace. His only guide in his journey was Al, being from his own time that appeared to Sam in the form of a hologram. Well, anyway. I had to get that out there. All right. So Sam Beckett bumped into, like, supposedly gave George Lucas the idea for Star Wars. That was a thing for Quantum Leap, like, because he kept leaping into people's lives in the past. So they had a thing with George Lucas where he was, like, talking about Darth Vader, all this stuff. And he was like, "What? This is a cool idea," you know. I don't know if they're going to do something like that for Legends of Tomorrow. I'm sure they are, because besides fans of Doctor Who, I'm sure they're fans of Quantum Leap. So they're probably going to do their own take on it, that they kind of like bump into George Lucas.
Well, how is he being played in
this
episode? What's this scenario which he's including in?
I heard he was. I didn't really read it. Let's look at the article here. Where's the article coming from?
Dark Horizon.
Let me see. Is it? You want to read it? You have it.
I'll read it. Let me get it up. Sweet Vicious and the Funhouse Massacre star Matt Angel is set to play young George Lucas in an upcoming episode of the second season of DC's Legends of Tomorrow on the CW. The mid-season premiere of the series sees Arthur Darvill's character of Rip Hunter now working as a director in 1967 Los Angeles. As the heroes arrive to rescue him, they've been drawn there by a new time aberration. Lucas has decided to quit film school. Executive producer Mark Guggenheim reveals to EW that the aberration has a big impact on at least two of the regular cast. Because of circumstances, the time aberration in episode 209 is George Lucas quits film school. As a result, he never makes Star Wars or Raiders of the Lost Ark. As a result, Ray, who became an engineer because of Star Wars, and Nate, who became a historian because of Raiders, slowly starts to lose their brilliance, because those things that inspired them have become and to become who they are don't exist. That's interesting. That's an interesting idea, actually.
It's like they're taking the whole thing from the Flash after the Flashpoint thing, where Barry's slowly losing his memories of what happened with him.
Right. I like that, though. They got to make sure they do Star Wars. And readers. That's cool, man. I like that. Pretty cool. I'm okay with that. It would be nice if they could bring back Quantum Leap.
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes.
I didn't watch Quantum
and
Leap.
keep it in
Would be
the
nice.
same way, and don't do
You liked it?
and keep it in the same general way to where he travels back in time to help, opposed to doing what they did with Sliders, where the first one you saw alternate Earths, and then the following seasons they showed like, oh, these are big sci-fi things.
One of my favorite episodes of Quantum Leap was the Halloween special.
Oh, I've got that
When
recorded.
Sam Beckett was like, whatever he was doing, it wasn't going right. And then he finds out that the main villain is the devil.
Yes.
And the devil screamed at him, what gave you the right to fix what I made wrong? And you're not going to make it. I'm going to kill you. And it's like choking him to death. And then God just zaps him out of there. Like, you know, then it's a thing, oh, that's why he's leaping. Not because of science or whatever, but because God's letting him leap all over the place, fixing time that the devil screwed up. So then they got into a whole new ball game of Quantum Leap.
And what was so neat about it is the fact that how they explained it. Because Sam goes, I don't remember you passing through anything like you generally do.
Right, because, he had to create.
If you go back and watch, he never did walk through anything.
Right. That was a great episode.
What I would always love to see them do, even if it was just like he leaps in and leaps out, one of those things. What I always would love to see them do is he arrives in a time which he hadn't yet left. Make out
while he's there already.
While he's there already, yeah, he could see.
Yeah.
The only problem is I don't know whether he could actually hear Sam, but it's almost like a ghostly image of Sam, and then finally. It was like moments before that version of him leaps out.
I liked it when they had the evil leaper and stuff, because that threw a whole new element to that. And then that lady reminds me of Misty today. I don't know if you remember Connor, Evil Leaper?
No.
You ever watch Quantum Leap?
No.
Okay, well, there was this the Evil Leaper, her one that's like Al, she reminded me a lot like Misty, but she was like very,
that was mad.
Basically, Connor. Basically, in the future, there was a scientist named Sam Beckett, and he created this quantum leap accelerator, which basically zapped him back in time.
Right.
Okay, but when he went back in time, all his memories got screwed up, so they had to send somebody in a hologram version back to Sam. And the only way he can get out of there, they were hoping he was going to leap back to the future by fixing something that went wrong with time, but he kept leaping all over the place. And he goes inside the person's body, and the image of the person's body, and the person actually winds up in the future, like they swap places.
Yeah.
So they're in this room waiting for him to finish, and then they, so it was a great series, but they screwed it up with the last episode, where they made it where it got so ruined that you couldn't do anything because they altered the second main character, Dean Stockwell's character's history, where he was the one that was helping him. So now if he wasn't helping him and nobody remembered that he's leaping around, Sam's going to be by himself forever. So it was just a horrible, horrible ending. But I recommend you check it out on Netflix or Hulu or Prime, Amazon Prime, because Quantum Leap is like one of the best time travel stuff.
The Lee Harvey Oswald one, I have to say, is also one of the best ones.
Yeah. So we went off on an old school. Sorry, tangent there. Anyway, anything else going on?
Not
that we should know
really.
about?
No. Not really.
Oh, there was fake news saying that Deadpool was in the Logan movie in the after credit sequence, which is turned out to be fake news.
Mm-hmm.
I think because the only reason I could see Deadpool in the future in the Logan movie is that he's time hopping with Cable, and he bumps into that. And he's like, "Oh, this future sucks," and then he just happens out or something. That's the only thing I can see Deadpool doing. And then he alters the whole Logan timeline where it never happens anyway. You know, which it shouldn't happen anyway. I'm not really happy about that whole Logan thing. But, all right. What else do we have? I think that's it for now. And I know we're going to talk about Colin with Chris when he comes back. Oh, before we go, I do want to say I'm very happy that Danette is okay. Wish her well. She had surgery today and everything. So thank God. We love you, Danette, and we're glad you're home safe and everything's good.
Praying for you, and when you get back,
to see you soon.
Back to us.
Get back. Yeah, get back soon. All right. Take care. Bye for now.